Welcome back everyone. How are we all doing today? In this video, I'll be sharing three things with us. First off, the trade I have running currently, and secondly, the trade I was able to open last week, okay, based on the analysis in the previous video that was shared on this channel. And then lastly, which is the third thing I'll be doing here, is to show us the trade I have going on or I have planned moving forward to next week. So without further ado guys, let's get straight into the video. But before we do that, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friend if you enjoy the video. Welcome back. So first off, I'll be starting with USD card. USD card is an amazing trade. Okay, I took my first trade here on Monday last week, which kind of ran really well Monday, Tuesdays, and then on Wednesday we had this quite interesting pullback. I took another sell right there, as you can see, and that one kind of went to the other side, right? So on Friday it came all the way to this zone, and then I was closed out and lost. So on this trade I was able to trail, I think, 1%, and I lost 1%. So on this particular trade it was more like a break-even trade for me last week. So the next trade is NZD USD. It's one of the best trades I actually picked last week. I had an opportunity to enter multiple trade. As you can see right at the top there, I was able to open 3 different trades on this one. Okay, the first one I opened, I started on Monday right here on the 23rd. Okay, I started on the 23rd on Monday, and it went really well. Okay, it went really well. And then on Tuesday, you can see this heavy drop, and then I had this structured run right there. The market was unable to break it, so I took another buy right there. I think I took it on 30-minute time frame, to be honest with you, which I will be explaining to us later. Okay, so I took that trade. The second one, it ran really well. Okay, my trailing stop was somewhere below here. The pullback happened, and I took this one on Friday. That was the last buy I took on Friday, and it worked perfectly well, as you can see in front of you right there. So 3 trades on NZD USD basically, and they all went really well. I was able to accrued, give or take, 6 to 7% on this one. It was really amazing. This is a 3.5% trade. I was able to I trade around 2.5 out of this one. This was a very good one because I was able to trade it all the way to the top here. Okay, and this other one was closed out in 2.5%. So give or take, it's around 6% profit. So the next trade is Aussie dollar. So let's go to Aussie. So right here on Aussie dollar, I opened multiple trade also. Majorly, it's actually just 2. So the first trade I picked, that was on Monday. Okay. Actually, it was on Monday basically. And then on Tuesday morning, very early on Tuesday morning, we had a press conference by the Reserve Bank of Australia, something like that. Yeah, RBA, Reserve Bank of Australia. They cut their interest rate, which was normal, right? However, the press conference kind of dragged Aussie dollar all the way down here. That kind of closed me out right there. Okay, it closed me out here at majorly break even, and then I didn't pick any other trade on Aussie dollar. I focused on Kiwi dollar, and when the market got here, I was a bit like, oh, I should have entered the trade, but it's gone. The market came all the way down here to retesting this trend line, and then I took a new buy here. Okay, so I was able to get into this trade on Wednesday, which ran quite well. All right, and you can see right here it was closed out somewhere above it. I think it closed out on Thursday, and then on Friday I was planning to take another buy. Moving forward, I was planning to take, if I can get a pullback right here, but all this trade setup actually planned very well. Okay, I mean, this trade setup didn't happen earlier, it happened late New York session, so I couldn't take this trade, so I let it fly. So basically I broke even here, and I took close to 2.5% here. So on Aussie dollar was a good one, and I kind of took like 3%. Watching very closely now, I think it's 3%, but I think with my trading stuff and everything, I was able to close 2.5% out of this one. Partial close and the likes. Instead of 3.2, I was able to close 2.5%. It's a good win for me, so I'm gonna take it. Moving forward to euro dollar. So on Euro USD, I only opened just a single trade last week. Why is that? Because as you can see right at the top here, the market seems to be ranging. All right. And when the market ranges, it is not my kind of show. I don't like a range market. So since the market break above here, pull back nicely, I've been watching to take a buy. I couldn't take this. So when the market dropped down on, I guess on Friday, New York, or I mean, London opened on Monday. I took this pie. Okay, it went up for a while. It dropped down. I was actually thinking that this trade is already gone. So I didn't really put too much thought on it until it flew up. And as it went up, it came all the way down again due to the core retail sales. I mean, the retail sales and the, I mean, durable core sales and the likes of that. Okay, you all know the fundamental that came out last week. So if you don't, you can go ahead and check it out. All right, it makes the market a little bit, a little bit unstable. And you can see what happened right here. The market was ranging, so I just sat on my hands throughout. After this trade is closed, I sat on my hands on euro dollar throughout last week because I don't really play in the range market. So the last one I'll be sharing is pound dollar. I also took multiple trades just like Kiwi dollar on pound. And I took the first trade right here on Monday as well. Okay, this is the first trade I took on Monday. As you can see right here, it went really well. All right, all the way to the top right here, it got closed out. And then I actually took a second trade right there. Okay, when the market broke out, pull back nicely. I mean, when the market broke out, pull back, I took another trade. I think I took that on 30-minute time frame. All right, and then it went up to this area, dropped down. I think this actually closed me out in loss actually because I was thinking, why do I need to trade it? I forgot to trade this one, so it was a -1 trade. Okay, this was plus 3% trade, and then I took this one on Friday, which went really well. I mean, I took it on Thursday, to be honest. It was on 26th. So it was on Thursday, the market went up, came down, and since I saw that this market is ranging, since this actually closed out in 2% profit, I decided not to take a trade again. You can see the same thing that happened to euro dollar is the same thing happening here, as you can see right there. So since I saw both of them, and my game plan was never to to trade in a range band. I basically or majorly focus on higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and the likes. Okay, anything outside of that is not my kind of game. I don't like playing in those kind of area. What is the plan moving forward into next week? First off, I'll be starting with USD card. So as you can see, USD card right here still looks quite bearish. As you can see right at the top here, you can see we have a series of lower lows, lower high. You can see even though it's not our usual lower low and lower high. So I think there's a possibility of us saying the further continuation after the market has successfully tapped this area, okay, and then we can see it drop all the way down to 1.3558 or 40 basically. All right, so the plan would be for me to look for a sell opportunity right at the top here. Okay, however, if I can get a very clear pullback, all right, a retest of this particular area. Okay, if I can get a retest of this particular area, I'm gonna delete this. The bullish trend is over, or maybe I should add it. I should leave it there. I think it doesn't disturb me, so I'm gonna leave that trend line there. All right. However, this should go, I guess. I think it can go. No, I'm gonna leave it there. It doesn't disturb me either. So this can actually just bounce. Okay. Yeah, I think that one is fair. No, no. I like to see how the market has performed over the past couple of days. So I think I don't want to have so many drawings on the chart, but at the same time, I don't want to remove some important levels that keep me psychologically stable and to know that okay, this is a trend that has to be followed. Okay, so I'm gonna leave all of them there basically until next week, probably to see if I can get out of that. I can delete some drawings and leave some there. All right, so first off, the plan is to see if the market can come all the way down here to retard this area. You can see we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. I will be looking for a buy trade, a possible buy trade right at the top there. Okay, to this area, and then from this area here, there is a possibility to take a sell trade all the way down here. So I will be looking forward to have the market open tomorrow, okay, and then to see what it has in stock for us as far as the USD card is concerned. So moving forwad to NZD USD, first off, I think NZD has been milked to the last drop, to be honest with you. Okay, I think NZD has been milked so well, so well, and I wouldn't really. This is not the kind of pair I would jump into without any proper setup, because I'm really taking a lot of profit from it. Okay, and it was well trailed, so I can, let me see if I can delete all of this. Don't really mean anything anymore. All right, like it has passed all those levels, so that's fine. So first off, I think this particular demand zone right here needs to be taken out to begin with. This particular demand zone, I think there is a possibility of it getting retapped and then market breaking out of here. But as far as my eyes can see, I think there is a little bit of a range bound that is forming up right at the top here, and it could also extend to this place. Okay, so this will be a massive range if it happens to be so, or maybe the market will just remain all the way tight at the top here. I don't know what's going to happen, but if I'm going to take a trade moving forward ahead of next week, to be honest, I'm going to be looking for a trade setup to peak. First off, I would love to see this particular level at the top, that zone right at the top there. Okay, give me a minute to put all of this thing in perspective. So basic white, yes, I think that's fair. So I would first of love to see, actually, let me see if I can make this a bit more better. So I think marker is fine. Yeah, I like that color. Yes, that's much better. So first off, I would love to see a break above here, a pullback, and then further continuation. This will be the only reason why I will look for a buy trade on pound dollar, on Kiwi dollar. Excuse me for that. Okay, to begin with, this will be the best and the only way for me, okay, to start looking for a buy trade. First off, we have to notice that we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then the market seems to be ranging from there because we've not seen a break of this high. So we have the first arm, the second higher high, the third higher high. So there's the possibility of the market be tapping this area, breaking out of here, pulling back, and then moving to give us the fourth arm. Okay, the fourth higher high, basically. Okay, but I will be careful because first off, there's a possibility of a retapping here and taking a more better buy at the bottom here. And secondly, a more conservative buy is at the top here, which will be something I will be looking forward to. Okay, to be a better buy for me. Okay, but right at the bottom here, right at the bottom here, it will be a much, it will be an aggressive buy, and also it could result to an early buy, which end up making a ton loads of money. Okay, a ton load of profit, because the profit I'm gonna be getting from the top here, the profit from the top here will be much smaller compared to the profit from the bottom here. So that will be a way to look at it. But whatever happens next week, I think my bias is still bullish on Kiwi dollar, and I will only be looking forward to take a buy trade on Kiwi dollar moving forward. However, the flip side will be at the bottom here. Okay, a break below the structure, a pullback, and then continuation. All right, and then it has to pull back to retesting this demand zone right here. Also, you can see we have a couple of support there. So we come back to this area, and then I see a price action that indicates a bearish momentum. I'm going to take a sell there. But anything in this zone to the top, I will possibly just speculate. I'm just going to watch. All right. I won't really look into taking any trade inside that box. Okay. So I'm going to take a sell. It drop down here, pull back nicely. All right. Drop down again. Then price action that we test this area would be the place for me to start looking for a sell trade. All right. I like a conservative trade that doesn't have much issues. Okay. And the kind of trade that has already shown you its hand. Okay. Where it's going to, how it wants to plan to move. Okay. So I can easily join, and then we can end up making a very good profit from it. That is always That has always been my plan, and that will continue to be my plan as I proceed into next week. Okay, so aside that, I don't really have anything much to do on NZUSD. For my target level for the buy, I have to go to the 8-hour band real quickly to see if I can get a very good buy, a very good resistance at the top there. I think I have one already. I think I have one right at the top here. There's one here. And is there any other board, any better ones? Yes, I think I'm gonna take this one. Yes, this is a far interesting TP right at the top there. So there's still more level at the top, and this will be that would be 2022. No, that's January 2023 high. Okay, January 2023 high. Okay, that's the January 2023, and that's very good, right? Yes, I think 2023 or okay, December 2022. Okay, let's make it 2022 because we have to put everything into the right perspective. So December 2022, basically. Okay, so that would be a very good place to start looking for. That would be the first place I will be targeting, or maybe the ultimate place for my TP if I'm gonna be looking for a buy trade. You can see it's around 70 or maybe 150 pips. Yes, like I said, 167 pips. That's a fine TP. And if otherwise, I'll be looking for my sell. So Kiwi dollar is already settled. We move to Aussie dollar. So as far as Aussie dollar is concerned, I think I already have a very interesting plan for that one. And it's quite simple. Okay, this particular top right here still looks quite interesting to start looking for a buy trade. Additionally, okay, the only thing I would probably add to this is if the market drop all the way down to this area before you start looking, before the buy trade starts, okay, before the buyers start kicking in very well, okay, then that would be the only thing I would possibly add to the whole thing. But aside that, I don't see any other thing to add or remove from the whole buy trade here from the buy trade. So that is the plan for me on Aussie dollar, basically. Okay. The sell trade already speak for itself. All right. So I don't need to say much about that. As you can see, I've been trying to address that since morning, trying to correct it very well, which I'll be talking a bit later on. But following the obvious trend that we have right there, let me bring out my RSI indicator that so it can support my claim moving forward. Okay, the reason why I'm not going to take a buy trade the moment the market opened is because you can see the RSI indicator indicates what is showing an overbought, and I don't like the market showing overbought. I don't like buying at overbought. All right, so I would love to see if the market can pull back very well to this zone, and that will automatically correct RSI, or that will possibly push RSI below 50% level. Okay, and that will closely maybe take it to like 40 or maybe 45, which is at oversold. Then I'll start looking for a buy trade moving forward. So it will possibly look like this: a drop down and then a buy, or maybe a break to the upside, a pull back nicely, then a buy. So this is gonna be my plan moving forward, moving to next week. So the first opportunity for buy will be right at the bottom here. Okay, and then the second opportunity will be right at the top here. I think I have the same thing on Kiwi dollar as well. So if any, I will actually take either because this doesn't look like a range. Okay, every high was broken, every low was remained valid. Okay, this one by every high was broken. You can see we have higher high, we have higher high, we have higher high, we have higher high. All right. And every single low, this low, it was never destroyed. Every single low remained intact. Okay. So this is a very clear bullish trend on Aussie dollar, which has been very, very consistent. All right. So I think if we get a pullback to retap in this demand zone, that would be a very good buy. On the flip side, if the market break below here, pull back nicely and drop down again, the right below here will be the first place I'll start looking for a sell trade. I might consider this place for a sell, but we see. I would like to see the price action that leads to that area, that leads to that break of structure, and the retest of this particular area. Okay, I have to see for myself before I can take a sell moving forward. But if it doesn't look cool, or if I get a kind of candle that looks like this, or this kind of heavy push kind of candlestick, I'm definitely not going to take it. But if I see a slow paced move, market, if I see a slow paced price action and I corrected back nicely, and I see some rejection candlestick right at at the bottom, at the top here, then I will look into a sell trade for sure. Anything outside of that is not something I will be interested in. Okay, moving forward. So that's that on Aussie dollar. The best is to wait. Okay, wait to take a buy here or right here, or wait to take a sell maybe around here or maybe below here. Right below here is the conservative entry for sell. All right, so that's my plan for next week on Aussie dollar. And you can see if you check the chart fully, you can see the market is quite bullish overall. Okay, it's in a bullish momentum. So, and we have our target right at the top there. So I think we have a very good setup for next week on Aussie dollar. Moving forward to euro dollar right now. So euro is ranging, so it's quite simple for me. Okay, the trade plan is simple, plain and simple. That's what they call it. Okay, a plain and simple kind of setup. First off, I would like to see this old drama, okay, to end as soon as possible. Okay, I would like to see these old drama, and by the drama I mean the range bands. Okay, I would like to see all of this drama to end as soon as possible. Once it's end, it's gonna break above here, break nicely, pull back, and I'm targeting 1.279, all right, or 1.280. And if it's gonna drop down below 1.110, I think it has to pull back very nicely, and then I will target all the way down here. This will be the ultimate target for myself moving forward. I think this area needs to be deleted. It doesn't really make any sense anymore. So I think that's that. I might as well just put the demand zone somewhere below here. I think, yeah, this is much better. Okay, this is much better. So for a sell trade, it's gonna be simple. A break below here, pull back, drop down, pull back, and then I'll take my sell right here. My sell is going to be right there. For a buy trade, I want to see the continuation of this bullish momentum that already started. You can see this bullish momentum that started right here. I kind of got caught up in this very weird range. Okay, I want to see the continue at the top, pull back, and then all the way to the top. So it's going to look like this. Break of it, pull back nicely. Okay, and then I want to see it touch here. That will be my first target. And you can see that bearish trend line on the, I think on the weekly band or something. Let's check it. Yes, it's on the weekly band right there. Okay, you can see this trend line. So that could be an interesting place to target, but I think that's going to be a little bit far. I'm not sure if we're going to get it next week, so let's look forward to that. So I'm going to take the time frame to 2 hours again to see the chart very clearly, and we can all anticipate for it moving forward. Okay, as we move into next week. So, like I said, this is the ultimate target right here. Okay, that place. Yes, that particular area right there. That's the ultimate target. So that would be to start. That would be the place I will probably be targeting ahead of next week, provided that this particular top, I mean this particular area is broken. 1.27, 1.1279 is broken successfully. Then target will be right here at 1.1380. Okay, that will be the target for me, and that should be roughly maybe 200 pips, give or take, from here to here. Yeah, 200 pips, like I said, 198 point something, so that's 400 pips roughly. So that would be a very good place for me to start to target, okay, ahead of next week. But for sell trade, I guess there is a room for a lot for sellers to actually move. Okay, there are rooms, and but they don't come just they're not coming cheap. Okay, there's a lot of orders also to face, but it will be determined by their strength. Okay, if sellers are really coming with and the main business, then I guess we're gonna see the market probably drop all the way down here. It probably drop all the way down to this area, which would be the ultimate target. But if they don't really have that much strength, I guess maybe this would be the place for them to stop, and then the market will do what we gain the bullish. We continue with the bullish momentum. All right. So we see how it goes moving forward. Don't forget by Wednesday I will also drop a midweek recap, just so just to know how the market is going. By Wednesday, definitely it's either the market continue to range, all right, now we've already seen this buy trade playing out or this sell trade playing out. One of those three would have happened for sure. Okay, I know that for sure. Okay, so moving forward to pound dollar. So pound dollar at the top there is also ranging, which is quite nice. I think I have to delete this. It doesn't make sense anymore. Okay, we have this very nice bullish momentum, which still quite kicking really well. So that is the first place to start looking at. Okay, and secondly, the plan for GU is also quite similar to the one I had on euro dollar. Okay, so I will look for a buy trade right at the top here. Simple. Okay, the target is right at the top there. As you can see, it's plain and simple. I'm just following the obvious bullish momentum that started on the 11th of this month. Okay, on the 11th of September, because you might be watching this in October, so I don't want to mess things up for you. So on the 9th of September, it started really well. Okay, you can see we have higher high, higher low, and then we have a new high, we have a new low right here, a new high, new low. No, there's always a new high. Okay, no long new high that has not been broken until this stop right here. This is what happened on from Wednesday. I mean, from Wednesday to Friday. Okay, when this previous high failed to be broken. Okay, when this previous high failed to be broken. But every single high, initially, you can see higher high broken, higher high broken, a new high right here. It was destroyed, and then we have new high until it failed to break right here, and then we have a range. So two things, right? Two things. The market continued to range, or we're going to get a breakout. And then the breakout is in two ways. See that I break at the top here, which I'll be looking for buy, or it break below at the bottom here, which I'll be looking for sell. Both buy and sell has a very long and very high possibilities at the same time with they come with a lot of pips. Okay, this buy trade looks like around 221 pips, and the sell trade will looks like this, which could be around I think 200 pips, also 191 pip. All right, so that will be below here, a bit below here, pull back very nicely, you understand, and then all the way down here. So that will be my sell trade on GU. It actually looks quite neat. I might consider this if it happens before GEU or any other pairs. Okay, there is enough room for all of these guys to actually run. So I would consider GU before any of those pairs. Okay, the one I've analyzed earlier. So moving forward to the complicated ones, which will be starting with gold. Okay, we'll be starting with gold. So let's take a look at gold. So as you can see right here on gold, I have been waiting for this counter trend trade. I want to really sell gold. Some of you might not like what I'm going to say, or some of you might be like, "Oh, why do you want to sell gold?" I just want to sell gold. It's been going for far too long to the on the. I mean, it's been going far too long toward the upside, and I just think there's a possibility of it coming back down. Just a pullback. Okay, I just want to show the pullback basically, but I'm not gonna jump into the pullback because it's making new higher high because this month alone we've seen like 4 to 5 higher highs. Okay, higher high right here, higher high right here, higher high right here, higher high right here, higher high right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost like every single week we get to see gold break the previous high every single week. So this is not the time to start shorting gold without knowledge or without proper plan. So the first reason why I want to short gold is because of the divergence. That doesn't even look like a divergence anymore. You can see we have higher high here, and at the same time it looks like a higher high here. So maybe I might be going. I might be I might be going for this thing too much or far too long right now. And the another reason why I do take counter trend is if I can get a chart pattern and there is no chart pattern on this. This could be, some people might say these are not a shoulder pattern. I don't think so. I don't think so. So that's why I was actually considering a break and bit of a structure before, or let me say divergence. But that wasn't even the real divergence. So I guess I could as well just bring this down here just for a minute to see. Maybe I'm not sure if this sell trade is possible no more because it doesn't really fit into my divergence. Is it I see divergence? I'm gonna take counter trend trade, like I said. Is it I see divergence, something like this, and the indicator looks like this. All right, see a divergence, or I see a chart pattern. Okay, something like this, head and shoulder pattern, or maybe even a double top will suffice. Okay, a double top, or maybe multiple tops. Okay, so that would probably be the reason why I would take a counter trend. But right now, this doesn't look like head and shoulder to me correctly. And secondly, I can't really get a divergence right here. You can see we have multiple like higher highs or maybe an irregular divergence, and I don't like that. And considering the fact that there's a lot, the Middle East war is still getting escalated. We know the latest development when Israel has finally eliminated. I mean, based on what I was able to read, okay, they said they've eliminated the top rank officials in the Ebola group. All right, so that is another reason why, and Iran is also kind of getting themselves into the war right now slowly. So it's gonna be a little bit dicey to start shorting gold right now. So I won't really advise it. However, buying gold also right at the top here could be nice. Okay, if you want to take it, but actually the buy is readily available. Okay, is readily available right there at the top. Just take the back. Just click on it. Okay, it's readily available right there. So a sell trade would possibly look like this: break below here, pull back nicely, and then drop down. All right, this is gonna be my sell trade. If at all I can get it, okay. If at all it's happened to play out this way, then this is gonna be my sell trade. Besides that, I don't think I will be selling gold anyways. But the buy trade, if you're looking for a buy trade, right there, that's your buy. Okay, everything ticks. Okay, higher high, higher low. And you can see the RSI is also at the oversold. So your buy trade is already there. I'm not taking the buy yet. Okay, and also this happened on Friday. If the market remain this way, let me check the stop loss. Stop loss is just 160 pips. I guess I might give it a shot. I'll give it a shot, maybe risk quite little on it and see how good it's gonna go. But I hope there's no gap because of couple of interesting news that have come out this weekend already. So I hope there's no gap. If there's no serious gap, I'll look for the buy. But if there's gap, I might actually just leave it and let it go. Okay. So second to the last pair I'm gonna be checking is USD JPY. I guess the election, the new prime minister, or let's say basically the election in Japan, kind of took a toll on the whole of Japanese yen pairs, and we also want that happening on Friday. So it's quite plain and simple right now. Look, I didn't take this buy on JPY last week because I was already buying the likes of Aussie dollar, Kiwi dollar. Why would I buy USD JPY also? It doesn't make sense to me. So the plan is not to see if I can get a pullback right here so I can look for further sell-off. Okay, I can look for further sell-off on USD I'm not looking to buy USD right now. So the plan is to continue with this sell trade. So the plan is plain and simple. Pullback and a sell entry. Easy peasy. Okay. GJ, same thing on GJ as well. I want to see a pullback, a nice and easy pullback. I can get it right there. I'm gonna delete this, doesn't make sense anymore. I'm gonna delete all of this, it don't make sense anymore. All right. And okay, now I think that kind of make a little bit of a sense. Yes, to a large extent. So if I can get a very nice deep pullback, maybe something that moves all the way back here, and then I wouldn't mind sticking a sell on GJ. Basically, okay, it looks quite neat. It looks quite neat. I would really love to see that pullback. If it happens, fine. If it doesn't, I guess I will look for another thing moving forward. So USDCHF, that is still ranging, so I don't have any plan on USDCHF aside the one I've been having since last week. Okay, so I'm still waiting for this breakout of this range. If it fails to break out, I will keep holding on to my hands. But if it eventually break out, then of course I'm gonna go bananas on it. And lastly, let's talk about DXY. So let's talk about DXY. DXY remain bearish, okay? DXY remain bearish. And I believe this is the reason why we have so many bullish momentum on the likes of Kiwi dollar, Aussie dollar, and the rest. Okay, DXY remain bearish, and I guess it could remain there for as long as possible. I think I explained this last week, okay, and I'm gonna say it again. Considering the interest rate cuts, interest rate cuts, considering the inflation that seems to be, going up slowly again. Okay, it was reducing all last all the for the past couple of months. Okay, it's been reducing, but this month September it seems to be increasing gradually, so which is not good. Considering the fact that Fed just started cutting rate and inflation now started kicking off to to be going up, which is not going to be very fun to call, considering that they have to call the rate. Okay, so that might not be interesting. And lastly, the war, the dollarization with BRICS and everything. Russia, I mean, excuse me, the Arabian country, or let's say Saudi Arabia, trying to, threatening or having a conversation about not valuing or not, pegging their oil with dollar. Okay, that is gonna be very dramatic for dollar. So, and then the election sentiment and the likes. That is not playing good with dollar right now. It's messing with the emotion of dollar. It's messing with the fundamental. It's messing with the sentiment, the technicals. So everything doesn't sit well with dollar right now. So I guess dollar need a very big intervention right now. Maybe a fundamental one. I think fundamental will really be good. I don't think dollar is the Fed has they do interject they don't inject money into dollar. I don't think so. Well, I think dollar might need something like that right now because I mean this is going crazy. Okay, if dollar could cross below 2022 low, that would be a very heavy one. Okay, if it cross below 90.60, I mean 99.60 mark, that would be a very heavy low, like right there. So let's see what happens moving forward for next week. But for me personally, I'm still quite bearish on DXY. So that will be that. Okay, that will be that for me on DXY. So I think maybe we get a pullback, just a pullback, and then a drop. All right, and a drop. If otherwise, I guess we're gonna get this at the top here. All right. So that's the plan on DXY. Let's keep a close tab on this one. All right. So that is all from my side today. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Have a nice day, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, so other people like yourself can also see this. All right. Share with your friend if you like the video as well. Have a nice day. See you in the next one.